So, hello everyone, and today I will be discussing about what I have learned during my interview session with my mentor. But before we jump into the discussion, I will be talking briefly about who is my mentor and the company she runs. So, my mentor's name is Dr. Siti Rohana Riyadini, and she is the director of PT Antarjaya Putra, which is a bus company located in Karanganyar in my city. And although it is a bus company, there are not many people in this company. There are approximately around 40 to 50 people in this company. Even though it is small, the company has been around for almost 40 to 50 years because it was founded in 1975 by the father of the current director. So that is for the brief explanation about the company and the mentor. Now let's jump back into the discussion. See you in a bit. Perhaps it is a dream to be able to work in a company or in a workplace where they treat each other as a family, where there are minimum gaps between each other or even between the boss and the employees. Well, in this occasion, I'm going to explain how affiliative leadership style can make company feels like a family. To start off, you may wonder what is affiliative leadership style? Well, it is a type of leadership that put people first. It prioritizes on creating harmonious working environment as well as building strong emotional bond between each other. This type of leadership will be able to motivate employees to go through tough time, challenges, or even obstacles. So, back to our discussion, how can leaders create such an environment that could make members feel like they are a family? Well, the first step, and perhaps the most important one, is to know the member. Leaders, they need to know their members. It is important to recognize your members personally so that they will feel that their presence is actually being appreciated. And also, it is important for your employee to know you as well, because if your employee doesn't know you, then is he really your employee? And by knowing each other, it will show openness and lower the gap between leader and member, and it will increase the trust between each other. And the second step is to hear your members. The members are the ones who actually work on the field, so it wouldn't be a surprise if they come up with several ideas or input that you might never think of. And as a leader, we must hear their thought. By hearing them, not only they will feel appreciated, we can also use those inputs from the member to reevaluate our business strategy, whether it can be improved or not, or is it effective or not. And subsequently, we need to respond to their thought and ideas, because listening only will not be enough. We need also to give feedbacks and suggestions regarding their inputs, and by doing so, it will encourage them to speak their mind even more. And then the third step is to take care of your member. It is mandatory for a family to take care of each other. And that said, as a leader, we need to pay attention to problems or difficulties that members encounter in their work. And not only listening, we also need to step in and take action in order to help them, because this kind of situation is where the members really need a figure of leader who can lead them out of their problems. That's why leader, as a parent figure in a family, need to be always present whenever the member needs it. And the last step is to empower them. Well, there are numerous ways we can empower our members. However, small steps to begin with is always the best, right? So we can start by letting them becoming more initiative. However, leaders need to be aware and put some restriction in being initiative, because leaders surely don't want members to act out of control, right? So, and also by letting the members decide on their own in small matters. it will also help them to develop themselves, and by helping them developing themselves, it will also be beneficial for the company because their human resource will also increase. Well, these are 4 steps affiliative leadership could take to strengthen the bond of the members in the company, which I've summarized from my mentor's perspective when I conducted the interview. Well, that's for me. Hope that is helpful, and thank you.